Welcome to this wonderful show. Greetings, Santa Maria, California. I am Edgar Bongul, your host this evening with my little buddy Deadhead. Tonight's movie is going to be titled The Werewolf of Washington. If this is your first time viewing this and you don't know what's going on, basically this is a throwback to the good old days of the horror host world, where someone like me creepy character would sit in front of the TV and tell you about the movie, and you get little factoids and things like that. That's what I'm doing. And this is my little buddy. He's going to keep me company here. So tonight's movie is titled The Werewolf of Washington, and it's a great movie. And if you're watching it and you don't know his name, you'll be like, hey, that's that guy from Quantum Leap. That's Al from Quantum Leap. No, it's Dean Stockwell. He was in like hundreds of movies. This is his early work. This is from the 70s. This is a movie about him being a political figure who gets bit by a werewolf and turns into a werewolf and then causes mayhem and kind of silliness. It's really funny, but I always remember him from Captain Planet when he played Duke Nukem. There was more than one Duke Nukem. There's the Duke Nukem I know, which is the one from the video games, Duke Nukem 3D, and he runs around with the guns and he says all the catchphrases like, I can't say them on live TV. I can't repeat what Duke Nukem said in the video game on live TV. I would get in trouble. But he's very much not safe for children. So if kids are watching, I'm sorry. I don't want this. You'll find out for yourself. Go out and get a 1990s PC and get a copy of Duke Nukem 3D and watch it and play it and see for yourself. You know, the other Duke Nukem was the one from Captain Planet and the Planeteers, which was a show that came out in the early 90s. It was an attempt to make environmentalists cool. It's a good idea. They tried. I mean, they had the Mother Earth guy who gave them magic rings, and they went out and they fought pollutionists and all these things. Anyway, I'm going off the trails again. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get back to the movie. Right now, this is Dean Stockwell in Werewolf of Washington. Wow, isn't that spooky?
Good night, Jack.
A 60% off sale. Amazing! I was more interested in the signs than I was thinking of like the fact that like this congresswoman type person is like walking by themselves through a parking lot in front of a store. Oh, it's a movie. Don't want to overthink it. Anyway. Oh man. What do you think, Deadhead? I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yeah. I like this movie a lot. Yeah. Going back on this, it's like Dean Stockwell is one of those actors that I really enjoy because he could be in anything and like he could be anywhere and he just shines. He just comes out and he says like, I'm Dean Stockwell, this is me in this movie, and this is awesome. I like that. It's like, what's it called? It's like Time something. I can't remember, but it's a movie. He plays part of a group of people that are like from the future, and they're traveling through time in this massive time machine. It's like it's like an entire city that travels through time and is trying to find a way to escape these robots that the cyborg people. It's confusing. Anyway, but this one I like. I mean, what I like about this one is the fact that that's a subgenre that doesn't get a lot of play is werewolf movies. I mean, there's a few good ones from the beginning. There was stuff like The Wolfman with Universal Pictures and all that stuff. In the 80s, there was The Howling in the American Werewolf in London. You know, those were good. But the funny thing about The Howling, though, is when you think about that one, they didn't market it as a werewolf movie. They marketed it as a slasher movie because it came out around the time the slasher movies were really big. The Friday the 13th and Halloween and the New Year's Evil and Prom Night and all that stuff. So they had all those movies out there, and those were really popular, and they wanted to market that and said like, hey, we're one of those, and then shocked you and so boop. So was the werewolf going to I don't know. This is confusing me right now. It's just watching this part just happen. It just my brain is like dead hits like I don't know what's going on. It's pretty funny. I don't know. So like the war room is right next to a giant factory. And why was there only one guard? And why does the werewolf have white fur? I thought werewolves had black fur. Is he a special type of wolf? Is it a gray wolf? From Transylvania, right? Or Romania? No, no. There's a lot of questions I have about this movie so far, and I just been here.
What razor does he use? Is it disposable?
I don't know. It's like, so why did his finger swell first? That was the interesting thing. So the younger kids watching this, if you're part of the millennial crowd, if you were born after 2000, and you're like a teenager right now, and you're watching this, and you're saying, what was that thing? Well, a long time ago, we had these things called payphones. And it was basically because the only phone you had at home was like probably one phone. It was usually in the kitchen with a long cord. And your mom used, and she would talk on the phone while she ironed her clothes and yelled at the kids and stuff like that. And then eventually people got more phones, and now people have a phone attached to them at all times, and they're staring at it all the time like this. I do it, everybody does it, it's just something we do, I don't know. But there was a time when we didn't do that. We would read magazines or do... Yeah. Now we try to do this stuff on purpose to make it look old. But the older stuff like this is amazing. It's cool. So getting back to phones. It amazes me. All the stuff you can do with your phone nowadays. That, like, before when I was younger, growing up in the 80s and 90s, we had CD players, Walkmans, and then that's it. And then I didn't get a cell phone until about like 2003 or 4. And when I got it, it was like just like this brick thing like this. And then it was like I got free nights and weekends, so I could only call people after 9 o'clock. And now you got TV, calculator, an MP3 player for music. You can stream stuff off of Netflix and Hulu and Shudder and all those different things.
An app for earthquakes.
Yeah, there's an app for everything. The thing though is, like, I've noticed about apps though, a lot of them don't work quite right. I noticed that about apps. So it's like everybody's like, oh, we got an app for that. We got an app for that. You don't need your bank card. We got an app for that. You don't need to buy tickets to go to the movies. We got an app for that. You're making things simple, but you're making things more complicated, because 10 years from now, people are not going to understand what the technology is. It's going to just like, we go backwards again. It's a cycle. We go back every 20 years. Boom. I'm guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. I admit it. I mean, I'm on my phone all the time. We all are. What do you think, Deadhead? Using the old, like, Lon Chaney Jr. style from the Wolfman, the jump cuts and the dissolving of the fur patches going on all over the place. It was really cool. Nowadays, they probably just use a digital thing or whatever and just, like, make the whole thing a cartoon. It's kind of cool going back to analog things. I dig it. Don't you dig it, Dighead? Yeah. I dig it. But anyway, so that was Werewolf of Washington, a great movie with a great twist ending where the president is a werewolf. And they never made a sequel. They should have made a sequel. Didn't do too well. It's in public domain now, so you can do whatever you want with it. I saw it back in 2012. Some people actually took a cut of that movie and just redubbed the voices and made it into like a weird off-the-wall comedy. But anyway, we're gonna roll out the evening with some Betty Boop cartoons, and I'll be back soon with some more crazy movies and something completely different. All over again. So, auf Wiedersehen, good night, and God bless.
Hot cornet can go, sounding hot and blue, but a hot cornet can, like Betty Boop can do. A saxophone can go, playing all night through, but a saxophone can't, like Betty Boop can do. This little miss would never miss a chance for vocal tuning, and anytime and anywhere you can hear this lady crooning. An auto horn can go down the avenue, but an auto horn can, like Betty Boop can do. Made of pen and ink, she can win you with a wink. Ain't she cute? Sweet Betty.
Attention, please, ladies and gentlemen, to the left, we have the largest,